All right, Steelers Nation, huddle up. Tank and Mike here. The dog days of summer, Mikey, are coming down to an end. Last 2 days of practice, coming off the great big victory off the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Quarterback situation, what are you seeing?
I still think Mason Rudolph is the backup behind. He won the backup position right behind Ben. I think a lot of people said Josh Dobbs, played pretty well. I don't see that. I thought he really struggled. He ran the ball twice. He had 2 sacks. He had 2 penalties. Made some poor decisions. He had a great throw on 3rd and 21 to James Washington. To me, that was the best one. He almost had a touchdown. James Washington's got to get his feet in. Could have helped him. Josh could get the ball a little earlier. But again, it comes down to it. He had an interception that was called back because of offsetting penalties. That very easily could have been a no call. That's an interception in your own territory. And he had another incomplete pass that was called back because of his own offensive lineman Holman. You take those 2 penalties away, his pass rating from a 98.4 goes to a 39 as a QB rating. It's not good. It's not good.
And that's the real number.
It's just it's 2 penalties that could have gone either way, and the one was offsetting. Not a big deal, but it was a huge win for the offense as an offsetting penalty because it's a replay of the down. Again, if they don't call that hands to the face on the defensive lineman, it had no effect on Josh's throw or decision. He goes again from a 98 QB rating to a 39. Mason Rudolph had a 141 quarterback rating.
141.
141, 2 touchdowns, 5 for 8, with a drop, a for sure drop, a possible another drop. You add that other drop in, Mason Rudolph's quarterback rating is a 156, which is close.
As high as you can get, right?
158.3 is the highest you can get. And then again, you look at Devlin Hodges. I thought he looked a little excited. His feet were a little fast from what he was showing in training camp. But again, his numbers were pretty good. He had a 97 quarterback rating. He was 8 for 14, but he had 4 drops. You add 3 of those drops into his QBR, he's at a 125. No sacks, no runs. Mason Rudolph, no sacks, no runs. Mason Rudolph had no penalties. Devlin Hodges had 3 penalties when he was in there. But Josh Dobbs, he's running the ball, and that's great. He's a great runner.
There's no doubt about it, Mike. But again, Mike played with the Eagles. He played with the Lions. He knows what it's like. Julius Peppers chasing him around the field. The point is, why is he running?
He's got to understand, when they blitzed him the one time, he made a great run off of the blitz. But as a quarterback, you got to be able to see that and get the ball out. One of the sacks was the O-line's fault. One of the sacks was on him. It was a clear cover 1. Defense, the corners were up pressing, so it's man. Then you get the second indicator by the nickel running back, and the nickel running across the field with the motion, so it's now the safety comes down, they're blitzing. So what do you got to do? Where's my hot? Switzer's running on a shallow cross, and he's wide open. All he's got to do is catch the ball from the gun, 1-2, fade away, throw it, and it's a completion. Instead, he's taking a sack for 10-yard loss. You can't do that.
As soon as that nickel moves, he should know that,
and that's just knowing the offense. This is year 3 for Josh Dobbs.
He's an astrophysicist or an astronaut, whatever. He should know this.
You expect Devlin Hodges to make those mistakes, but
right.
Not Josh Dobbs, who's competing for the backup. Mason Rudolph, no issues, got the ball out quick. The one time he didn't, he moved around a little bit, found Gentry in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. The offensive line did a great job protection. Mason Rudolph found extra time, just kind of hanging in the pocket and got the ball out where it needed to be. 6'8", you got to throw it to 7'8". You know?
I love the galloping moose, Mr. Gentry. Making that catch in his first game gives him confidence. Again, he doesn't have blazing speed, and well, his blocking so far, I'll give it a C+ in camp. But to see the fact that he had the hands, Mike.
Yeah, he had a couple catches. He caught a stick route earlier in the game as well. So I thought he actually looked better than what he has shown in camp so far.
So you get maybe Vance McDonald, the Van Animal, as your breakaway tight end, and you got to keep all eyes on alert to keep him. Maybe the Galloping Moose just puts his hands up and boom, you get him the ball.
It's a nice weapon to have in the red zone, especially in the back of the end zone. It's a safe throw. If he doesn't catch it, no one catches it.
No one catches it.